Okay. So, this is both sort of a field test and an introduction to my little stream of me playing. Oh, I'm gonna wait for that sting. Ooh. Elden Ring for the first time. So yeah, I'm not actually, I'm not, I've, this game's been out for a couple of weeks now. Everybody's been playing it. It's very popular. Everyone's so interested in it. I hadn't got around to it, but then got kind of a itchy credit card finger, and I finally just bought it the other day. I had a little bit of free time. Been a busy man, but I wanted to try it, and this is my love letter to anyone who, like me out there, really enjoys watching other people play Souls games for the first time, completely blind, and getting their silly little asses handed to them as they're like, oh, I wonder what's behind this door. I bet it's happiness and treasure, and then they die because they suck, and it's hilarious. So my gift to you, because who knows, I'll probably make mistakes. I should warn you, if you are in this to root against me, and of course you're free to root for or against me. I mean, that's the fun of it. But if you are here to root against me, I ain't no scrub. I've played all of the Souls games, and by all the Souls games, of course, I haven't actually played Bloodborne or the Demon Souls games, which I don't really consider to be part of the Dark Souls series, or Dark Souls 1 or Dark Souls 2. So by that I mean I have only played Dark Souls 3, but I did beat it, mostly. I actually didn't quite beat Dark Souls 3. I got right up to the end of it, and then I didn't link the fire or not link the fire. I just kind of hung out by the end boss fight, and I was like, that's my ending. And that's not any less canon than any other ending, so don't tell me that it's wrong. I didn't play the DLCs, so yeah, I guess I'm a little bit of a scrub. So if you're one of those people out there who's like a serious FromSoft fan, and you want to watch some fair weather fan like myself really get their ass handed to them by their big, scary new game, then yeah, this might be the stream for you. But yeah, as you can see, I am going into this totally fresh, no game created yet. I have admittedly poked around a little bit with the control settings and stuff, and just looked at some of the options here, but I haven't actually looked inside of the game yet, so you're going to get to see me totally fresh. So this first video, though, I am going to go through all of the character creation process and all of that, so if you want to skip that and go right to the actual gameplay, feel free to skip to the next one. But yeah, if you want to stick around with me for the whole process, then that's what we're going to be doing here. Let's see what we got. Okay. Oh, well, all right. We start right off with character creation. I still haven't seen like a cinematic. I assume that there's a cinematic somewhere. I thought it would be before the menu. I think that's how it was for Dark Souls 3, but anyway. So we got classes here. Vagabond Warrior, Hero, Bandit, Astrologer. That's fun. Ooh, cool stick. Prophet. It's weird. Cool. Samurai. Okay. A lot of these are a lot more ambiguous in terms, like, there's no, like, Pyromancer. This guy looks like a Pyromancer. I don't know if that means he gets spells or not. But, I mean, again, this is a new game in a new setting. This is not a Dark Souls game, right? So I'm told. I don't know. But nonetheless, it does seem like they have a deprived. They're calling it wretch. I don't know what that, but still, I ain't no scrub. I'm gonna play the game properly, and so I'm playing deprived. Obviously, that is the only class. There is no class but deprived. That would be crazy talk. I'll be a boy because I'm a boy. Okay, I will be. Shoot, I hadn't thought of this. Screen name pending. Oh, it doesn't fit. Pendak. That'll be his name. Cool. Type A. Slender buff. What? Why is the slender body? Oh, I see. It's okay. Okay, it's not really body types. It's gender or sex. Anyway, sorry. Mature, aged. Mature. That's. I'll accept that. I'll accept mature. When one is over 30, one must consider oneself to be. Oh no, yeah, no class, thank you. Keepsake. Okay, so I get the free item. Seems like this convention is back, so it's not that unlike a Souls game. Just feeling pretty Soulsy here. This not Souls game. Medallion inlaid with crimson amber increases maximum HP. Okay, so that's basically the HP ring. Um, lands between rune. A gold of grace shining in the eyes of the people in the lands between, used to gain many runes. Okay, if going on a limb here that runes are souls. Golden seed wash ashore from the lands between, or the currency of this, I mean, said to reinforce sacred flasks. Okay, does that word mean what I think it means? The ashes of small diminutive golems. Ashes are said to hold spirits within. Don't know what that means. Cracked pot. Three strange cracked pots that somehow mend themselves. A container for certain thrown items. Okay. Sounds like that's probably expendable. Two stone keys shaped like swords. Break on seal and imp statues, but can only be used once. Okay. That's probably, I mean, obviously it's consumable, and probably something I can purchase in game or something, I assume. That doesn't sound like something I need. Branches of beguiling power originate from the demigod Michaela. It's not a demigod Michaela. Alright. Fair enough. My cousin from out east is a demigod, or just Michaela. Alright. This sounds like a consumable item. Somebody tells me that all these bottom items here are kind of idiots' buys. 5 pieces of boiled prawn. Boosts physical damage negation. Yeah, these are sounding worse by the second. Crazed likeness of noble whose eyes have been gouged out. Attracts enemies' aggression. Again, that couldn't get worse. I'm gonna... I mean, I could just get because I'm deprived, the little bit of starting HP is not unappreciated. But the buff from this thing is usually pretty bad, if it's anything like the Souls games. If this means what I think it means, reinforce sacred I don't know if that means it increases how many I get or the effectiveness of them, but either way that probably means that's a pretty important item and I want it. So yeah, hopefully I'm setting my flask economy ahead by doing that. Choose base template. Oh, okay, it's like appearance. Most common face amongst the Tarnished. After all, they were all warriors once, were they? Okay, so there's some backstory there, I guess. The face of an austere pilgrim. There are many roads to truth. Okay. A regal face found among those who claim noble blood in the lands between. No, I ain't no fucking Aristo. Face found among a proud and seclusive... Ain't no aristocrat's son. Tribe of fucking ancient... Oh, what? Hey, what do you know? They put me in the game. There I am. That's me. That's exactly what I look like in the real world. Insert photo for reference here. No, I don't know how to do that. But it's not necessary. That's me. That's exactly what I look like. No question. Which is why, you know, mature. I ain't young. Face found among hardy people. Sorry, what's your story? You're a loner? Cool for you. Well versed in ancient legends and heresies alike. Alright, I mean, heavy metal, I guess. Face found among the hardy people of the unforgiving north. Some say that they're descended from giants. I'm sure they would. I'm sure the people that say that are usually pretty pale and have a sort of fashy side shave going on. Looking at you, northerner. Seafarer, the face of one who wanders the seas in search of their home in the lands between. In the lands between, capital L. It's that face of the faraway, isolated land of reeds where blood is a familiar sight. That doesn't... Sounds like the land of reeds sucks. Oh, okay, you're weird looking. The stony face of the people from the ancient dragons upon whom life is typically short. Huh. Draconian. Night folk. Few in number, they were said to bleed silver long ago. That's an ambiguous sentence. Did they used to bleed silver and they do no longer and it is said that that is so? Or was it once said that they bled silver and now everyone's like, oh, that's just a silly old fairy tale? The face of the Newman, supposed descendants of denizens of another world, long-lived but seldom born. Ooh, weird. Okay, are they humans? I guess a couple of these are questionably human. Whatever. It's a fantasy setting. Who knows? I mean, there I am. I do consider myself sort of an austere person, but I think I'm just picking appearance here, and I mean, sure. Yeah, you know, austerity is important to me. I like austerity. Who doesn't like to be austere? You know, austerity is an underrated virtue. I'd shave my head, except that, nah, yeah, no, I can't deal with the shaved head. Just ain't my vibe, bro. Oh, wait, sorry, there's detailed appearance. Oh, I almost missed something. Silly me. I already said that. Yeah, I already said that. Oh. Okay, and now we play the game of which key on my keyboard does FromSoft think is the X key? It isn't the X key. That's for sure. I just tried it. Nope. What? Am I zooming out? I'm zooming out. Okay. It's fun for me. No. No. Well, no. Ain't that one. Come on. I can do this. I think this is the same keys as the Souls games, actually. Is Q back? Yeah. Okay. This is like the Souls games. Oh. That ain't the X key. Key. What? Come on, what am I doing here? No. No. Damn it. FromSoft. FromSoft. There. Oh. Okay. I don't hear a lot of distinction between these two. I guess they're a little different. This guy sounds like too much of a jack. Sure. Okay. Fine. Whatever. Nah. It's whatever. The skin color's fine. I don't want to get too into this. Thank you. Alter body. Oh my goodness gracious, no. We're good. This isn't Oblivion. Save to favorites. I mean, who cares? I guess. Oh, yes. As I said, I did some early experimentation. I still miss the shaved head. Not for the shaved head, for the austerity specifically. Anywho. Q means B. Yep. Thanks, FromSoft. Alright, well, here goes everything. Just me and my club going on an adventure. So we're getting the cinematic now. You can't just drop me in with no fanfare, right? We're getting something. Totally without... Oh. Okay, that was... Oh.
Tell a story.
Yes, please do. Go.
The great Elden Ring was shattered.
Okay. That's pretty...
In our home, across the fog, the lands between.
Okay, again, capital L. I guess that's the name of this place.
Now, Queen Marika the Eternal is nowhere to be found.
Okay.
And in the night of the Black Knives, Godwyn the Golden was first to perish.
Okay, so we're sure this isn't a Souls game, though. We're 100% sure this isn't the Souls setting. Okay, yeah, shards.
Claimed shards
From?
of the Elden Ring.
From? Are you sure you didn't just make the Dark Souls setting again?
The mad taint of their newfound strength.
Oh, cool.
Triggered the shattering.
I like that. I don't know what's going on with that, but that's neat.
A war from which no lord arose.
No lord of ... Okay.
A war leading to abandonment by the greater will.
Uh-huh. Okay. Capital G, capital W.
Rise now, ye tarnished, ye dead, who yet live.
Okay, so you choose me from the dead who yet live. But don't call me the chosen undead or anything. Oh, ye ashy person. Ooh, okay. Ooh, whoa, dude.
Chieftain of the Badlands.
Metal.
The ever-brilliant Gold.
Also very metal. Very cool. Oh, very fucking metal.
The deathbed companion.
Okay, so this is my hit list, right? Deathbed companion. Got it. Dude.
And Sir Gideon Othniel. The all-knowing.
I can't even. That's so fucking heavy metal. I love all of that. That's that. I can't be snide to that. That was cool. That's all of those. That's great. Man, that's some great painted art there, or digital, or I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the methodology there was, but it's got a real
and one
traditional fantasy illustration vibe.
Whom grace would again bless.
My '80s baby heart is singing.
Tarnished of no renown. Cross the fog to the lands between.
Cross the fog, lands between. Got it.
To stand before the Elden Ring.
Right, seek the ring. Got it.
And
Sounds simple.
become the Elden Lord.
Yeah, we'll talk about that part. All right. Well, cool. Clap, 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 clap. I don't know if the mic's picking that up, but that was very neat. Did enjoy. All right. Again, still sounds like Dark Souls to me, but all right. I guess this is a distinct setting that is not exactly Dark Souls. So, right. So yeah, one thing that I did in my prep is I went through the controls and I learned that one thing that's different between this game and the Souls games is there's a jump button. What the actual hell? Oh my god, it does exactly what it says on the tin. Holy crap. Look at what's happening right now. Ha 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 ha. What? I'm Mario over here. Okay, I don't know how I feel about that, man. That's gonna like affect the verisimilitude. Maybe this is the only way I ever travel throughout this whole game. Alright, so thank you for looking at sort of episode 0 of my jumping only Dark Souls run. No, I don't think I'm gonna commit to that. Seriously though, what? Ha! What the hell? I'm sorry, what? Oh, this is gonna be good. And there's a message right there. Head? I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway. So yeah, this has been episode 0 / test episode / character creation. For those of you who were patient enough to sit through it, thank you. You're the real winners here. You're the heart of my heart. There's an item over there. I'll look into it later. That's got to be an item, right? Anyway, yeah, you guys are the real champs, and we're going to be along this journey together, and we're going to have highs and lows, and you're going to watch me fail, and it's going to be funny for you and terrible for me, and won't that be hilarious? So yeah, thank you for joining me for episode 1. Success.